Barigani. Oh, you don't know what I mean because you only practice Kwanzaa one time a year. We at Gye-Nyame Journey, we practice Kwanzaa 365 days a year, allowing the power of our culture to help build what our ancestors called the best life. And we're inviting you to do the same. Come and join us at freegnjecourse.com so that we can start building together. I'm out.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath, take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, move, then drink. Move your body. We gotta stay healthy. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink. Remember to get that sleep. Remember to get some sleep. Eat appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Take your breath. Take your breath. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Drink. 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 Come on. Come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Come on, pour it. Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. What? Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink your water, drink your water. Drink your water, drink your water. Mm. Drink your water. Yo, family. Yo. This is Brother Hatim coming at you live. Well, not live, but this is the Daily Toast ritual. This is the ritual that we do for the week. And like I said, when I have time, I will squeeze some in during the weekdays. But yo, we are here to lift up our personal ancestors. And also, I need to explain. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. So, first off, as you can see, I am totally discombobulated. Let me go and fix this while you right here with me. I'm gonna fix this right here, right now, because Kuumba is orange, and I want to make sure I got it right. Drink your water. Boom. There we go. Select color. It should be orange. I want it orange. Boom. There you go. All right. So Um, the confusion. Well, really, it's not confusion. It's math. So we had to update our calendar. I explained just a little bit our uh, on our newsletter that went out. It went out today. Those of you that want to check it out, you go to freegnjecourse.com, get on our email list. If you're on our email list, they should be going out about now. Um, so, but we wanted to not necessarily update the calendar because the calendar was cool, but Brother Kwame came up with a brilliant idea, and he said for us at Gye-Nyame, the year rather than end with Kwanzaa should begin with Kwanzaa. So for us, our new year, as far as the tribe, starts December 26th. So now, rather than ending the year on Kwanzaa, we're beginning our year with Kwanzaa. So on December 26th, which took our calendar back maybe about 3 weeks. So rather than moving into Ujamaa, you know what I'm saying? We actually sped it up. So rather than moving into Ujamaa, I'm moving 2 weeks ahead. So now we on not Nia, but we on Kuumba. So shouts out to Brother Kwame. Let's give Brother Kwame a round of applause. Can we give Brother Kwame a round of applause? Coming up with ways for us to master our space and time. Those you are not on the newsletter, I am striving to make it the best newsletter in the world. Right now, it has my experiences and some of the stuff that I'm working with, but of course, I want to expand that out to the Gye-Nyame universe, to the Gye-Nyame Tribe, to the Gye-Nyame supporters, anybody that has anything of value that they want to put in. We're going to do something. As long as it's short, I want to make sure that I'm able to get people the information and get out. So now, what I want to share with you now is I'm going to share what the calendar looked like in its infancy, right? So let's go on and we're going to do our new scene. Let's do our new scene. There we go. And boom, transition. So it looks like that. All right. So this is how I've been tracking it. So I had to go back in and redo the whole calendar for the year of Imani. We are in the year of Imani, 2023. That's why we got that 7 right there. It'll start all over again next year. And this calendar goes all the way to 2024. So uh like I said, those that are getting the e-newsletter, this is coming in the newsletter so that because if I sent one out before, I want to make sure I got it correct. So as you can see, we are on the week of 130 right around here. If you can see where my little thing is, we in the week of Kuumba. I need to expand that. I don't like how that Kuumba should be one word. There it go. Kuumba should be one word. But anyway, it got that right there. So we got 130, 131, then we move into February. So, but this is how the calendar looks. So each day of the week we got going on, and then each week in that cycle. So for each year we got 7 cycles, which leaves some free days. You know what I'm saying? In the 6 vacation days. But what's crazy is in 2023, there are none. We jump right into 2024, and get, well, actually, no. There's a break, but nope. We jump right into it because of the way the year fall. So boom, boom, boom. But at the end of year 2024, there's a slight break between 1229, right? You go from 1229, boom, boom, boom. Uh, is a slight break up in here. So 12, then we got 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. And then the year officially starts. Actually, this is wrong, in 2025, because the year wouldn't start. Well, actually, no, we will have to wait for this to go, and then we will start it on 1/6. So that year would start on 1/6. I'll go in, I'll correct that calendar. But anyway, we're working it right now. But now let's get to what y'all came here for. We are here for the toast. But before we do that, I want to let you know you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hatim. Of course, you know this is a Heart of a Simba production. All day, every day. Well, we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Oh, man. And I got it louder. I can't even hear myself. So, we are here for the toast. So let's get some of that ambrosia. We got some of that ambrosia. Please, ambrosia. I mean, it's aging well. I might have to let this one go out. Sour. You know what I'm saying? Sour. Still has a very very musty smell. But hey, you know, Cleve did his thing. Anime, can you please give me some music? Can I get some music, please? Please. All right, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right. So first off, giving honor to the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We first call on the creator. And we ask that creator to walk in this space with us, right? So we lift up our glass and we salute that creator and we say the words of power around these parts, and that is Ashe. From there, we're going to move to our personal ancestors and we lift up our glass and we salute our personal ancestors. I just I don't want to call it a blessing, but I guess it would be a blessing. I was able to go to one of the homegoing of one of our brothers, a brother by the name of Chris Mateen. Those that are familiar with Gye-Nyame's history, at one point in time, we was called the Underground Railroad. That was one of our transitions. And Chris was one of the major ones in our documentary. They actually followed us around for almost a year and put a documentary together about the Rites of Passage program, or the Rites of Passage commitment that we had. And Chris was one of those young brothers, and he made his transition. So we want to make sure that we lift up that family and we salute that family. Shouts out to Miss Angela. She invited me out to pour the libations for his homegoing ceremony, and it was a pleasure and an honor. All right, so now let's get to our list of our ancestors. We got Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert and Tex, Sandra Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Christopher Penny, Gaston, Lean, Uncle Chris, Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Marco Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pitt-Manel, Normal X, Pet Mont Rob, Malik Kapoor, Dr. Marion Williams, Kojo Kamayo, the Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ageni, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Bropro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Gail Pudding, Lester Brothers, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Reed Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Norella Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Darrell Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, Beatty, Sel Weller, Vita Farmer, Augusta Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dixon, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachta Reese, Linda Watson Hammond, Gerald Giles Watson, Spells, Slimmy Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankser, Mary Marshall, Peter Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, Dave Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urana Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Derrida Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinera, Don Ted Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas Lula Berry, Lacey Ellen Ohio, Frankie Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs, the second Bina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Alice Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Harcourt, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, Tamika Russell, Dina Meyer Aries, Gina Rube Jones, Jana Callahan. We had William Walter West, Nigel Perez, L.W. C.Q. Polani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFridas Hines, Ennis Bostic, Anna Bostic, Wilfred Scannerberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Candy, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Naylon Blair Sr., Edwin Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Bingles, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, R.G. Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Pookie, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Tribe, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, Dave Brown, Will Carter, June Cox, Will Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Dorr, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Cleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulin Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Brennan, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Case, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Sr., Melly Miller, Housing Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Kofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Frances, Jabel Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alice Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah All, Jerome Alls, Jane West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donna Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Falky, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Port, H.A. Brownlee Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Miro Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruth Brown, Charles Walker, Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Harmon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevada Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Van McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shakamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lloyd Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Alva, Masmin Cofer, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Evans McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We move to the Black Book. We got Jordan Giles. We got James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shank, Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Jamie Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundrum, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Sample, Candace Simmons, Summer Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lunk, Elizabeth Johnson. We got Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Jasandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Don Walton, Al-Lauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Comar, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, Dr. Kareem Mackey, Victor Bowden, Trisilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Jesse Woods, T. Laura Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jeremiah Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eric Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha Damon, Ethel Marshall, Steve, Dougie Shelton. Got William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jenkins Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Charles A. Young. Got Sylvester Foster, James Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Coper, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth to Don, Sabre Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Minter, Mary Smith, Juanetta Florine, Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Jenny Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Bueller, Papa Al Riesland. We got Annette Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gale, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reed, Lena Kate, Pam Johnson, Vera, and Reese Fisher. Oh, man. We got Pam Johnson, Vera, Jerry Johnson McCallum, also known as Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, Pam Cheetah Albert, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses out of Spade, Ira Branson, Eric Winston, Dan Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny, Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keat, Nina Shepard, Brett L. Willen, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Hassan, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Wolford, Reggie Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Callie Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdul Razak, Vivian Johnson, B.J. Jones, Alvishel, Roberto Monterosa, Chet Word, Mama Rahani, Deborah Michelle Nash, Joseph Lane Miller III, Renoko Rashidi, Bobby Battle, Fred Gasson, Tracy Gasson, Adora Gibson, Elder Simba, Brother Bashir, Tommy Hustle, also known as Tommy the Barber, Elder Phil Haynes, Arminta Brantley, Aunt Carol Walker Welsh, Carrie Ann Brooks, Jeremiah Williams, Tony Smith, Antoinette Pinson, Juanita Mosley, Michelle Simons, Irene Johnson, Aunt Pauline, Annie Baker, Ian Dabney, Quincy Yelder, Josiah Miller, Brother David Moore, Lisa Smith, Willie Thomas, Neva Fitzgerald, Odessa Bell, Mary Lou Rosello, Yeye Motley, Yvonne, Bonnie, Gatson Harris, and Chris Mateen. Family, we lift up our glass. We salute each and every last one of our personal ancestors, and we raise them high, and we salute them, and we say the word of power around these parts, Ashe. All right, from there, finally we move to the present moment. We move to the present moment right now. We lift up and we toast our moment. This is our time, family. What are you doing with your time? Are you building? Or are you wasting it? Come on now. Come on now. Come on. I hope you build it. We lift up and we say Ashe. From there, we toast our children, our children's children on to infinity, and we toast them and we raise them high and we toast them in advance so that they one day will turn around and toast us. We lift up our glass and we say Ashe. All right. From there, we're going to move to all of our relations and we lift up our glass. We salute all of our relations and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, family, from all of our relations, we move to any of those special causes that you want to lift up, that you want to celebrate. We lift them up and we say, okay, we say Ashe. Also, we want to take time and we want to lift up. Hold on. So I could know who to be mad at. Somebody about to get it. Yeah, somebody about to get it. All right. So from there, we're going to move and we're going to toast all those that need that healing energy that rolls out from us here at Gye-Nyame. Family, we want to lift it up. We want to lift it up because we've been storing up this energy. We got it. Let's send that energy out. And send it. Also, if you need some for yourself, reach out and grab it because I'm grabbing me some. Grabbing some of that healthy energy, that healthy vibration. And we lifting it up. We toast and we say, Ashe. From there, we're going to move to that selfish toast, family. We're going to move to that selfish toast. It's time for you to lift yourself up, family. If you cannot fill up your own glass, how you going to fill up somebody else's? So I ask every day or every time that I do this toast, what is it that you need to move towards your personal greatness? We lift it up. Come on now. Because if you're not moving in your greatness, it's hard for all of us to move in our greatness. The greater you become, the greater we become. We lift up our glass to you. And we say, on that selfish toast, this for yourself. Toast yourself. Ashe. From there, we're going to move to our tribe. My tribe is Gye-Nyame, the Daily Toasters, right? I'm a cool G baby, right? My tribe is Gye-Nyame. Lifted up my tribe. Let me hear your tribe. Come on now. Say it. Come on. Ashe. Last. Well, this ain't last. Right now, I want to lift up and I want to toast. We did the tribe. Oh, I want to toast the most magnificent, most beautiful, most uplifting, most outstanding, the wisest and the bravest individual in the room. I'm lifting my glass up to you. I'm toasting you. We salute you and we say, Ashe. And we started with the creator, and guess what? We're going to end with the creator. We lift up our glass, and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. We going to sip on some of this magic elixir that my youngest boy done made. Well, he ain't a boy no more. Dang, Cleve about to be 18. This shit actually got better with age. Well now. Suck it. Suck it. What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray. Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame Journey. See some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. And we'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame Journey. And let's build together.